What's going on, everybody? It's about that time for a Week 13, Week 13 NFL recap? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. We're doing NFL here. All right, so...
oh, my gosh.
Yeah, go ahead. I guess that was... these are two Thanksgiving games, the two that you're going to say first. So, yeah, go ahead. I'm just going to have a drink. Go ahead.
Green Bay got the shit beat out of them.
That's not what I'm asking you to do. All I'm asking you to do is read the score. We could talk about it after they know the score.
Green Bay 10, Detroit Lions 40.
Now you can go ahead and say what you had to say. They have to know the score first. This is a recap. You don't just start talking about it before they know the score.
Okay.
Now, what is your opinion about what happened?
They got the shit beat out of them.
That's actually
it's embarrassing.
That's actually a very accurate statement. Now, I'm going to say this about Mike McCarthy, who's the coach of the Green Bay Packers. Mm-hmm. There's no excuse for coming out and getting your ass whipped like this. What the hell was that? Fucking douchebag girls. All right, listen. The basically right now, like I'm telling you right now. You remember when Tom Brady went out with that knee injury?
No.
Okay. Tom Brady went out with an injury, and this guy, Bill Belichick.
Matt Castle, you talking about when Matt Castle took over?
Yeah. Matt Castle is a certified bum. Mm-hmm. No, you don't know. No, it's not. Mm-hmm. He's a bum. Like, he shouldn't be in the NFL.
I believe you.
Okay. Do you know the Patriots had a successful season that year?
Yeah, they went 11-5. Yeah.
Okay. I understand that. What is that? What is this guy's name? Aaron Rodgers, as Stephen A. Smith is a bad man. I understand that.
Yes, he is.
I understand what he does,
but
what I'm saying is,
have the mustache.
Okay, that mustache. You have a problem with his mustache. So you go ahead. Cause we're doing a recap, but you have a problem with his mustache. What is the problem with his mustache?
To me, like, I don't think that he should be allowed within 300 feet of any school.
What are you saying about him?
With that mustache. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
You're saying that the mustache makes him look like a pedophile.
All I'm saying is he should be registered. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So pretty much right now, when you go out and get your ass whipped on Thanksgiving, on Turkey Day,
like that.
Yeah, this is because now you don't want to eat turkey. If you're a real loser, I'm gonna tell you what a real loser is. Anybody from Green Bay that just went home and just ate like everything was all right is a loser.
Cheering and giving thanks.
No. They're just having fun eating. Mm-hmm. You should be sick to your goddamn stomach. You get fucking ass raped like this. Mike McCarthy, I think he should be blamed a lot for it because the coach has to take some of the blame. If one player goes down, it can't affect your team this much. I understand Aaron Rodgers is a beast. I understand that.
And I still don't understand how your quarterback going down affects your defense.
No, listen, I'm going to tell you the way that works. I always try to explain to you, like, football is that type of thing. If your defense sucks, somehow, someway, your offense is not... You know, they feed off each other. Like, if you saw just... We're going to get to that game with the Seattle and New Orleans, but...
That wasn't my phone.
At the end... It's not?
Nope.
Hold on, let me check and see if it was my phone.
Yep.
No, it wasn't my phone. All right, so pretty much... I'm going to tell you this right now. If your defense is playing poorly and you don't have your start... Like, I wanted to talk about this guy. What's this guy's name? The guy that keeps on getting passed around to team and he sucks. The second string quarterback for Green Bay. Matt Flynn. Remember he went to...
Okay.
He got the big contract to Seattle. Russell Wilson took the job as a rookie.
Yeah.
He went to the Raiders and then Terrell Pryor took the job from him. He is arguably the worst quarterback in the league. That man is fucking garbage. I would take that other bullshit guy that was at Tampa Bay. What's his name? Josh Freeman. That guy sucks too. Matt Flynn is a fucking bum.
Matt Flynn or Sanchez? Go.
Matt Flynn.
That's who you would take, right?
No. I'll take Sanchez.
Over Matt Flynn? He's that bad?
Matt Flynn is like...
Sanchez invented the butt fumble.
Matt Flynn is like the ugly chick that's fat also. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to try to work with me. Like, you can be ugly with a banging body or something, but you got to try to work with me. He's the ugly chick with the fatty, Mark Sanchez.
Wait, isn't a fatty a big round butt?
Yes. Mark Sanchez is... Yeah, you see? But Matt Flynn is the ugly chick that just got 5 guts rolling all over. You see what I'm saying? Mike McCarthy, I believe, should be held accountable for this solely. Because you can't... It's your job to coach him up.
Yeah.
Losing by... And Detroit is a dangerous team, but there's no excuse for this. But I do want to say that I like the way Reggie Bush played, and I really enjoyed the game. I like to see. I want Reggie Bush to do well because of the whole Heisman Trophy bullshit. Because like you said, when I said that statement, like he won the trophy, the Turkey Trophy.
Yeah.
And I said they took his Heisman away, but you said the right thing. He earned it. He was the best player in college football that year, hands down. They took his Heisman Trophy. Okay, the man got a couple Benzes. You know what I'm saying? His mom works at Stop and Shop. All right. It's suspicious. But he earned it on the field.
Yeah.
So I don't think they should have taken it from him. Whatever it is, what it is. Eventually, they'll start figuring out a way they got to pay the athletes because NCAA is a huge thing.
When they take your trophy, do they give it to the runner-up?
No, it just stays, it's empty. The slot stays empty.
Oh, okay. Oakland 24, Dallas 31.
I can't say that I'm happy with Dallas. Oakland is a bum team. Okay? They come in there to your house, to your $1 billion stadium that Jerry Jones built. On the first kickoff, this guy Terrence Williams fumbles for the Dallas Cowboys. They run it back for 6, whatever. That's how it starts. But what I'm saying is, this was more of a struggle than it had to be for Dallas, and that's why I don't like Dallas over Philly coming out of the East. The Giants suck, and the Redskins and RG3 need to just go fucking bury themselves under a pile of shit.
They were winning that game.
They should have beat the Giants. They should have beat the Giants.
I don't know what happened.
Listen, we're gonna get to that in a second. I'm gonna tell you what went wrong there, but I don't like the way Dallas handled this. When you have a shitty opponent and anything that you're good in, what do?
You smash them.
Okay. I don't understand why Dallas allows teams to hang around, and I don't think that they're going to be successful. I don't know if Tony Romo's a great quarterback. I know you like Romo?
No.
Okay. A lot of people don't like Romo. I don't like him, just because of
his face.
Yeah, his face is kind of stupid, but you can't argue his numbers. You can't argue him.
I don't like him because of the amount of points that he's been getting me ever since Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, so it's personal. So I thought you said you had the second. I thought you had Fitzpatrick.
That's in one league.
You fucking shitty in all leagues. Okay, listen. Let me tell you something right now. I'm eliminated out of my GmiasWorld league. Let me just say that right now. I'm not in the playoffs. I did not make the playoffs, and I'm very disgusted. You made the playoffs?
I'm close.
Did you make the playoffs?
I don't know. I have to check.
You gotta check it. You should see it. But pretty much, I didn't make the playoffs in my fantasy league. Congratulations to everybody who did. The winner will be awarded their $50 as promised. You know how Gmia does. I'm very disappointed in myself, and I'm gonna go spank myself. Okay.
What?
That was homoerotic. But getting back to Dallas, I'm not happy. What the fuck?
How do I know?
Because if you're playing somebody, you made it. If your name is there, so I think you made the playoffs. Fucking shit. All right, but listen. The bottom line is this: Dallas, if they continue to play the way that they're playing, and letting shitty teams hang around, America's team. I don't know, man. I don't see what I should see. You should
wait. If I'm playing just by myself, what does that mean?
You either have a bye or you're eliminated.
All right, so I probably have a bye.
No, you don't. You're eliminated. But listen, I saw your record. You're like 2-96. All right, so listen. Pretty much, I don't like what I'm seeing from the Dallas Cowboys as a whole, and I don't like their coach's hairstyle because he's blonde.
Who? What?
The coach.
I don't know what the coach is.
What the fuck is the coach's name? I don't remember what his name is. What's the coach's name? He has the little blonde hair going on.
Why am I only playing by myself?
I don't know what's going on, but I think you've been eliminated out of the league. And that's where you belong. What the fuck is the guy's name? I don't know his name. I really don't know his name right now. It doesn't really matter. You guys know what I'm talking about. He has a wild, ridiculous blonde hairdo, and I'm pissed about it. Okay, next game.
Cali Scaper is in the playoffs.
What the fuck is he doing there, that fucking beaner?
And he has the best record.
Fuck him. He ain't winning shit.
That's who you're going to be giving the money to.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Cali Scaper is my dude, bro. He's a beaner, but I got love for him. He beat us in Family Feud.
Family Feud.
That guy's a piece of shit, though.
Pittsburgh 20, Baltimore 22.
This is the infamous Mike Tomlin jumping out into the middle of the field doing hot yoga. All right, listen.
Oh, God.
Okay, listen. Okay, before you start saying what you have to say, because you've been clowning Mike Tomlin.
No.
I have to say something.
I think it's hilarious.
I didn't know that the ref should have called that a penalty and given Jacoby Jones a touchdown. I didn't know that, and I also didn't know that that's in the rule books, and that could have been handled right then and there.
Yeah.
He would have still been fined, but it wouldn't have been such a big spectacle because you would have gave the touchdown.
But see,
let me just finish. So now, I understand that everybody's mad at him, and I understand that he's doing push-ups and sit-ups in the middle of the field while Jacoby Jones is running the ball back, but I don't think that he impeded Jacoby Jones that much to not make him just run straight. Go.
I agree with you. And so did the ref. And if the ref, who was physically there, right, running alongside, watching everything happen, if the ref decides that there was no interference, then it should just be left at that. It should just be left at that.
Did you see the replay?
Yes, with the replay.
You can't watch that replay and not be upset about it.
I think it's funny.
You thought the rabbit... You said it was a rabbit bunny hop step.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen anybody, in order to get out of the way of something, they run into it first. I've never seen that.
Mike Tomlin is a clown.
That being
He's a clown.
said,
yes, go ahead.
The ref was right there. The ref would have called it if he felt like he was impeding the progress or whatever, however the lingo is.
Okay.
If he felt that he was in the line of play, if he felt that he affected it. Now,
what is your opinion about it?
My opinion is,
looking at what you saw, he did a backflip in the middle of the field.
Looking at what I saw,
go ahead.
I think that it was perfect because
what was perfect?
It's one of those things where, like, let's say somebody's about to do something and you make a noise in the background. You're not physically stopping them from doing it. But that's illegal in sports.
That's illegal in certain sports to make noises at certain points. You know, like with golf and shit like that. You saw Tiger Woods blame crowds and stuff like that. You can't make... Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, but he did something illegal, though. That was illegal what he did. He jumped into the field of play.
But what I'm saying is the ref who was there and watching it did not feel that he did anything illegal, because then he would have called it. Okay,
so because the ref
did what the ref did, and refs are allowed to make mistakes. They're human. They're calling it as things are going. It was hard to see. He was just on the edge. It was very hard to see in real time. Very close. And for the most part, until he did that jump, he was on the white, where I'm told he has the right to be. So if the ref called it, no matter how it looked, yeah, he probably startled Jacoby Jones, but Jacoby Jones should have been in such a focus that unless the man was right in front of him, he should have been just running straight.
I think Jacoby Jones should have got tripped so that he could have had that African-American Negro removed from the league.
So because the ref didn't call it, as crazy and hilarious and as funny as it is, because the ref didn't call it, there should be no fines or anything else.
No, but that's not the case, because in certain cases in the game, when somebody does a wild hit and the ref don't call it as a personal foul, you could still be fined afterwards with the league. So when you look at it in real...
Okay, then the fine shouldn't be as bad. The fine shouldn't be significant.
Why? Because he's an Afro-American Negro?
No. They should chalk it up to an accident.
Okay.
Because if it was blatant, like that other assistant coach...
Let me stop you. It was blatant.
No.
He was looking the opposite way and actually looking at the teleprompter at the same time.
If it was as blatant as when that assistant coach stuck his foot out and tripped the guy... That was
crazy. He had the whole crew do that.
Then you gotta really fine him heavy and do every XYZ. But because it was subtle...
Minute.
And it was minute, then you have to just give him just
Did you look at it in slow motion?
Yes, I did.
Did you see his stupid ass jump?
Yes, I did.
He should be fined for that. That was ridiculous.
He should be fined for that, but not an outrageous fine.
What do you think? What do you think? 200,000?
I don't know how fines go.
It's heavy. He has to be fined heavy for that.
I don't think he should be fined heavy for it.
All right, listen.
A fine, yes.
Okay.
Not fined heavy for that.
Listen, when you go to the middle of the field and there's no pull-up bar and you're doing pull-ups, like Mike Tomlin was doing during that run back, he should be fined for that. All right. Next game. I didn't even talk about the game. It was just all about Mike Tomlin. Listen, listen.
So stupid.
It wasn't anything to write home about. Baltimore should have lost the game. Go ahead.
Tampa Bay 6. That's it. And Carolina 27.
All right. I have something against any NFL team scoring in single digits.
And several of them have.
In 60 minutes. If you are putting up single digits, these two things need to happen. Your coach needs to be fired, hog-tied and butt-raped, and the owner needs to just relinquish ownership of the team. Those two things, because what are you doing? You got 60 minutes with these fucking steroid freaks running around, and you're telling me that
obviously they're not injecting them enough if they can only get 6 points.
That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck are you walking around in single digits?
I'm mad I'm not in the playoffs.
You didn't belong in the playoffs the year you won the goddamn Super Bowl. Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you right now.
Monster team.
Look, you had Aaron Rodgers. That was it.
No. I had Aaron Rodgers. I had AJ Green. Who else did I have? I had a bunch of people. Wes Welker. Wes Welker was lights out that year.
You done?
Yes.
Okay. So pretty much Cam Newton, I like what I'm seeing from Cam Newton. He's still standing upright like an erected penis, though. Do you see that? He's still standing too upright. I don't like that.
Slightly to the right?
Or to the left. Whichever way the penis lies. But the bottom line is he has to be a little bit more mobile. I really don't trust him in a big game. I don't know about you. I don't really trust him in a big game right now. I like what they're doing. I'm happy for Ron Rivera because I got love for my Spanish friends. I got love for them. So I love that Ron Rivera is doing well. and they're on a 9-game winning streak or some craziness like that. But Cam Newton scares me because as agile and as mobile as he is, he's too stiff. You might have to watch and see what I'm talking. I showed you. He just stands there. You see how that boy Russell Wilson is like his back is up. That boy ready to run.
I mean, maybe that's just how he.
I don't like it. I don't like it. He didn't play like that at Auburn. I don't like it. Right. But pretty much Tampa Bay sucks dick for truck fit. Darrelle Revis' career is over in my opinion. I don't think they're gonna pick him back up. And that's about it for that game.
Darrelle Revis is done.
Go ahead.
Jacksonville 32 and Cleveland 28.
This was a very, very exciting game. I know they're two bum teams, and both of them should be lined up like in that movie with Tom Cruise where he shot at the end of it. And they should be executed.
Was it Valkyrie?
Yeah, for how shitty they are. But I really enjoyed this game. And that one guy broke the record with the yards. Josh Gordon. Yeah, like I love football like that. I love exciting offense. I really enjoyed this game.
See, I like clown stuff like Mike Tomlin and watching people get injured.
Mike Tomlin
I like watching people get rocked and their helmet falls off and then they do that little twitch and shit themselves. That's why I like watching football. Or when like somebody on the sidelines get hit and then get carted off. That shit is exciting.
Okay, you're in the wrong business.
What?
You're promoting like injury after the play. You recognize that you're doing that?
No, during the play.
No. What you're saying with the twitch, that's bad.
No, it's funny.
Nothing is funny about what you're saying right now.
Come on.
What?
Come on
what?
Be honest. You laugh with me.
No, I do not.
When we be like, oh my God, he's dead.
No. When he gets hit, and it's a hard hit, I'm like, I'll say, oh my God, he's dead. But I'm not going to be laughing like you with tears coming out of my eyes when he's actually hurt, though.
Most of the time, they're not really hurt. It's just a concussion.
When they go on the stretcher, what do you mean just a concussion?
It's just a concussion. They just got to sit out for a little bit. And
concussion is brain trauma.
Yeah, I know brain trauma. Brain trauma is usually hilarious.
Okay, look, just do me. Okay, Jacksonville, Cleveland was a very, very exciting game. I liked it. They're two shitty teams. I really enjoyed it. I don't know about you guys that watched it. I just love that they were putting up points. Brandon Weeden, he's a fucking bum and a pussy. Okay. Listen, right now as I'm doing this recap, they just popped up with Mike Tomlin and his face doing the damn hop step with another guy running the football.
Who watches the teleprompter with just their chest, but their eyes are looking?
You know where he fucked up? Where did he fuck up at?
Where he laughed about it at the end.
And he
said several times that this man never laughs.
He has a black wife and a family.
Your excuse of why he doesn't laugh is
I laugh a lot.
Stupid.
I laugh a lot because listen, what does it be mad about? What does it be mad about?
Exactly. I
you know what I'm saying? Too. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything like that.
That is what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're saying that I make you happy and you're very excited that you're in a very loving relationship with me.
Women are stupid. But I'm going to tell you this right now. This game right here, it was exciting and it came down to the wire.
Yeah, we're gonna
and Jacksonville pulled it out, man. And I'm going to tell you something. I liked it.
You said they pull out.
They pulled the win out. Like Cleveland. Joe Hayden. Who's the number one cornerback to me right now is Richard Sherman.
Yes.
After that, I don't know where I'm going. I want you guys to leave a comment. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I go Joe Hayden from the Browns is a beast.
After Richard Sherman, I don't know any other corners in football.
Next game.
New England 34, Houston Texans 31. Can I mention something about this?
Yes, go
ahead. I don't know who the guy is, but I saw him talking, and he was talking about Spygate.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then someone made a point.
Okay.
You are 2 and whatever the hell.
Like that, yeah.
So clearly nobody has to spy on your dumb ass in order to beat you. Okay. Are you kidding me? Like, stop with all the Spygate.
Okay, let me just
been there, done that.
Okay, but look, you gotta understand. You know how this works. Once you have a reputation for something,
people always call you.
It's the rest of your life proving that you're not what people think you are, and that's what Bill Belichick has to do. He knew that the cameras was out there and they were recording stuff, so he has to deal with it. Is it a valid argument? Absolutely not. Houston right now, when they first started playing and they were up by 2 scores,
that's why you freaking lost. You kidding me?
No, I thought they were gonna beat the Patriots, and it just goes to show you something about Tom Brady. Like, look, Tom Brady may be a prima donna. He may walk around in Uggs, and he may, powder his chest before he leaves the house. But
who does? That's what men do. They powder their chest.
Who does that? That's what I'm saying. He's a female. I'm just saying he's like a prima donna.
Females don't powder their chest. What are you talking about?
I've seen you powder your chest.
You've never.
I've seen you powder your chest. I've seen you put powder in your bra. I've seen you do it.
That's different.
You powdered your chest.
That's not. Okay. This is my chest.
No. You powdered your chest.
If I have to, in the summertime to prevent sweating because my freaking boobs are so big.
To prevent stinky breast smell. That's why you
my
put powder in
breasts don't smell.
Okay. The bottom line is this: Tom Brady. Not only did he come out against the Denver Broncos down 24 zip.
Chest. He's so stupid.
He comes out. Fuck. Peyton Manning disgusts me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But
we're not on him yet.
Okay, I'll get to it soon.
You're gonna confuse me because I get the Houston Texans mixed up with the Broncos.
I don't know how that happens with the different
team
levels.
Colors are similar.
Excuse me, but I'm allergic to bullshit. But the bottom line is this:
you're an asshole.
The Houston Texans, they came out ready to go, and when you go into halftime, Bill Belichick has been credited not only with Spygate for coming out and know what the other team is doing after halftime, but just coming out and having a better game plan. In the past, now we know why he was so good in the second half, because he had cameras everywhere. But he's very good at game planning. Like when he's sitting there, he's not writing notes. He's not writing notes to the diaries. He's not doing diary notes. He's not
one of those people that continues to do the wrong thing. If it's not working, he changes it. He doesn't just keep doing the same stupid shit.
Okay.
That's why I respect him.
Okay, thank you for cursing. Thank you for cursing.
Cut off sweatshirt.
But the bottom line is the guy from the Houston Texans with the Spygate 2 situation, be serious with it. Be serious.
Like, to me, if I'm any player or anyone associated with the Houston Texans, I gotta just take my ass whipping and shut up about it. Okay. I'm not gonna accuse people of Spygate. Seriously?
I agree with you. I agree.
So what was the excuse every other loss?
Spygate.
That's crazy.
Spygate with other teams.
But every other team is spying on you. That's how you're losing?
Yo, listen, the guy's fucking got... Yeah, what? You said get your game up?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Next game.
Tennessee 14, Indianapolis 22.
I don't know what's happening to Indy. I love Andrew Luck, but they have been playing very shitty lately. Yeah.
I was surprised that they got this one.
Tennessee is garbage. Like, they should be put out on the first Tuesday and Friday of the week in New York over here. These guys are garbage. I'm going to just explain to you something about the Colts. The Colts are scaring me because they beat Seattle, I believe. Didn't they beat Seattle?
They had some kind of win that they weren't supposed to have.
Yeah, yeah, but how the fuck did they beat? I think they're the ones that ended Seattle's run. I'm not sure.
We were when RG3 was playing so shitty, we were jumping on the Andrew Luck bandwagon. Like, yeah.
No. I like Andrew Luck still, and I don't think it's him. I just think it's something with the team. I don't know what's going on.
One of his receivers is like 107.
No, but he's injured. You're talking about Reggie Wayne.
Reggie Wayne, yeah.
Reggie Wayne has his crutches on the sideline. He's been hurt for like the last whatever.
Crutches or a Roland Walker?
He has a Roland Walker, the new version.
With
the tennis balls on it. That guy's old as shit. They should have been got rid of his dumb ass. But Hayward Bay can't catch. Hayward Bay from the Raiders. He had him wide open on a first down. Dropped the Tennessee type, like Chris Johnson, he needs to remove his grill and cut his fucking nasty ass dreads.
Oh God, that's
those
so
two things that dumb motherfucker needs to do right now. After that, he may be a real running back in the league. Look, don't get me wrong. The man is fast. He's agile. He can do a lot. That dumbass hairdo that he has in and the grills in his mouth needs to go. The same way that RG3 needs to cut his extensions out. This game right here was a fucking lard and shit mixed together, fried for Thanksgiving.
What's wrong with you?
I have no idea. Next game.
Chicago 20, Minnesota 23.
Do you remember this bullshit? With the field goal kicker, when they said it was a face mask penalty, and then Minnesota had to kick the ball back to them, and then they missed the field goal.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you something about Adrian Peterson.
This is the final overtime, by the way.
Let me have a little bit more of that Ciroc. All right, listen. Adrian Peterson, I understand that he had over 200 yards, but
every time you take a sip, you slur your words, your next words that you say.
Okay. Adrian Peterson,
yes,
he had 200 plus yards, but it took him 5 quarters to do it. Minnesota, Matt Castle is a fucking bum. Chicago, their defense, I thought their defense was a lot better. For the most part, they maintained what they had to. I'm not excited about Adrian Peterson anymore. I think that I'm never.
Sad.
I'm not picking him up no more. I'm not picking him up next year.
After that season, when he was like less than 10 yards away from breaking that record,
yes,
they really ruined his career by not letting him do that because he's not going to get to that point ever again.
You're on my side when I say that Leslie Frazier should be fired.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, you don't do that to somebody.
You don't. You give him a chance.
Yes, it's about the win first, But you're talking less than 10 yards.
They were in field goal range, and they had more than 10 yards that he could have ran and just gave him another shot.
Exactly.
Leslie Frazier, he should be fired while we're doing this recap.
He should be.
I don't like him. I know he's a man of color, and he's an Afro-American.
He got a girl name.
Are you serious?
Look at my face. I'm very serious. He has a girl name. He should be fired just because of that.
Just go to the next game, please.
Where are we?
What?
Miami 23. The freaking New Jersey Jets 3.
New York Jets.
New Jersey Jets have 3 points.
Okay. Let me just say this about the Jets. Geno Smith is a fucking rookie. Rookies are gonna make mistakes. They're gonna do shit like that. Peyton Manning threw for fucking when he was a rookie. I forgot how many interceptions he threw for. It was
all of them.
It was just ridiculous.
He threw for all of them.
Okay, Geno Smith has a horse face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's why they're benching him because he looks like shit. His face is hideous or what it is. But Rex Ryan has never liked him, so it's not something that's hidden. Rex Ryan does not like this man.
Because he's not as pretty as Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez likes to wear headbands.
Rex Ryan likes him pretty.
Mark Sanchez likes to wear headbands and suck dick. So that meets Rex Ryan's criteria.
I can understand that. Like the headband to keep the hair out of the way.
I understand that too, but when you wear a headband, you're probably going to suck somebody's dick. That's my opinion. I understand what you're saying.
So you're saying anyone who wears a headband
yes,
will suck someone's penis?
Yeah.
All
yes.
Right.
Okay.
That's a fair.
It's like Chris Rock said in that song. If she wears a tongue ring, she's probably going to suck your dick.
Different.
Okay.
You can't compare a tongue ring to a headband. You are absolutely ridiculous.
A man wearing a headband is probably going to suck your dick.
A man wearing a headband. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking about females doing it. No, men. If a man wears a head, in my opinion, if a man wears a headband, he'll probably suck your dick. And Sanchez is on Rex Ryan's arm. So, I don't know.
That is what is above and beyond.
Okay. So, pretty much, look, the Jets has been they've been a travesty the whole season. But, me personally, I understand you want to put Sims in. But putting Sims in didn't do anything. And in practice, you got to see what you're working with. Does Geno Smith have very, very bad games? Yes. Has he had some really good wins? Yes. He's a rookie. It's going to be an up and down thing, but it's about
exactly.
How...
When you look at Real, like, you have some great rookies.
Yes. Russell Wilson
Cam Newton, Russell Wilson,
RG3 was a great rookie.
Andrew Luck. They had great rookie seasons. But you know what? That's an exception to the rule. Because if you go across the board, most people do not have an exceptional season like that in their rookie season. Mm-mm. So give the man a chance.
That's all I'm saying. I understand that he had a bad game.
It's when you have a shitty season like that and you're no longer a rookie that you need to sit your ass down.
Yes.
That's when you need to sit your ass down.
But as a rookie, okay, look, if you're going to draft him...
You're learning the offense.
Exactly.
You're learning everything.
You have to be able to do that.
You got to throw him in there.
The Jets are not winning a Super Bowl. They know that. So why would you... I understand he's playing shitty. I understand that. But my thing with a rookie, you got to give him a chance. You got to show that you have trust in him. You got to show.
You need to develop a leader, somebody, for your entire team.
Yes,
and your entire team needs that stability.
I'm gonna bring it back to this. Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for however many years. We had no idea how good Aaron Rodgers was. But listen, this is the difference. What I'm saying, when you're able to come in and sit back and have a great quarterback, it helps you.
Exactly. Okay. Geno obviously does not have that.
Geno Smith has Mark Sanchez.
So he obviously has nobody to emulate.
Okay.
So he has to figure it all out on his own. It's one thing it's easy to copy somebody who's doing something right.
A lot of people copy me.
It's harder. You were so full of yourself. Oh my God.
How was that?
Oh my God.
I wasn't even talking about you. You copy me too. I don't complain about that.
Oh my God.
You're all on the tip, girl. You're all on the tip, girl. You're all on the tip, girl.
Everything doesn't have to be about you.
So why are you talking about me? So why are you talking about me?
Because you brought up yourself.
Okay, damn, you're jealous.
Jealous of what?
Okay, all right, go ahead. Next question. I mean,
we're not doing that.
All right, so go ahead. What were you saying? You talking about the rookies?
I don't even know.
You say you talking about the rookies. You always get extra jealous. Go ahead.
Jealous of what?
You done?
Jealous of what?
Are you ready to roll?
Your stupid freaking beard cut that I don't like, and you know I don't like it.
Okay, you ready to roll?
What are we talking about?
Yo, are you ready to go to the next game? We're saying about the trust in Geno Smith. Miami is nothing to write home about. That team sucks.
Oh, the rookie. He's a rookie. He has
Seriously?
nobody to follow. Mm-hmm. He's doing it all by himself.
Okay.
Give him a full season. You're not going to the playoffs. You damn sure ain't going to the Super Bowl. Figure it out. This is the time to figure it out. Don't keep losing every single season. Figure the shit out.
Oh man. Yeah.
This guy is freaking reading tweets and everything. No. Goddamn recap.
No. Listen, I just wanted to see what you were gonna do. So you're gonna follow me?
Yeah.
Okay. So listen.
You're doing it, so I'm going on my phone. Who texted me?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Look. So pretty much right here, I'm not excited about Miami. It's just the whole situation with the Jets. Next one.
Arizona 21, Philadelphia 24.
Nick Foles just caused Michael Vick to not have a place in the NFL.
Good.
What?
Michael Vick sucks. I don't know if they ripped him a new one in jail. I don't know what happened.
Are you serious?
But
are you serious right now with that comment?
And from what I can remember, I don't remember him playing a full season since he's gotten out.
He didn't play a full season even before that. He always been out 2 games. He's always injury prone.
So, but now it's worse.
Okay.
Because now there's a little bit of something has been taken away from him. He'll look good in the preseason, and then he cannot deliver. He needs to go home and sit down.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He needs to go home and sit down. And I really was rooting for him.
I was too, but I don't know what you're saying, but go ahead.
The whole
dogfighting. He still kills dogs.
And that's fine. A lot of people do. But for people to go so crazy
Wait a minute.
about
You said hold up. You said it's fine that they're killing dogs. Are you serious? Yo, I can't.
No, I didn't say. I didn't.
That's what you said.
I didn't mean that it's fine to kill dogs.
Okay, I don't want PETA on my ass. I don't want that. So please.
What I'm saying is...
What are you saying? Because you're rolling your eyes about to get slapped.
Because from what I remember, he wasn't actually the one killing them. He just knew
about it and
it happened.
He drowned some himself because the guy testified that he's seen Michael Vick drown them himself.
Really?
Yeah, he put the head in water. He testified.
I thought that he was just in trouble because it was going on in his...
No. He testified. The guy that testified said that he's seen Michael Vick visibly kill at least 2 dogs by drowning them after fights.
Oh.
So...
Anyway.
What?
He killed the dogs. He served his time. That is behind him. But he wasn't able to get over it. People do much worse crimes. Like kill people. Like drive drunk. They kill people.
Okay.
Not to say that, yes, a dog's life is not as much as human's life. I'm going to say it.
No, yeah, we know that.
Whatever.
Yeah, we know that. Go ahead.
There's people who killed people. And we can talk about this forever. I personally feel when you're at home and you're getting ready to go out, you're taking a shower, getting all clean and everything else, looking nice, and you know that you're going someplace where you're going to drink and you drive yourself there, that is attempted murder. That is complete disregard of human life because of your actions. So when people drive drunk and kill people, they should be found for murder and they should go to jail. He should not have more of a consequence from killing dogs than some of these players have gotten from killing people.
Like Leonard Little from the Rams?
Whoever it is. Whoever it was.
Okay, so what is your point here? Because you're going on a tangent.
I'm going off on a wild tangent.
Okay, go ahead.
But my point of saying that
is
he should go home.
All right, I don't even know why we even listened to anything you just said, but that's pretty much... I just want to thank Foles for putting him out of his misery.
Good.
Because Nick Foles is playing out of his mind.
Somebody needed to. Just let him retire. Not gracefully, but just let him retire. Because it's not graceful anymore. He's not going out on the top of his game. So he might as well just go and quietly just go home.
Okay, all right. So listen, all right.
It's embarrassing now.
Pretty much, I think Arizona... Patrick Peterson had a point in this game in the fourth quarter where he picked... Patrick Peterson, the new Deion Sanders, in my opinion. He plays for the Arizona Cardinals. Listen, he picked off Nick Foles, and they got a bogus call, which gave Nick Foles the ball back, and the Philadelphia Eagles, and they end up winning the game by 3. Whatever. It was a pretty decent game. I love watching Patrick Peterson play the same way I used to love Deion Sanders, because they both have a lot of speed and they're great corners. I love that type of stuff when it's like a Richard Sherman, an elite corner that you want to see how they match up.
Richard Sherman's a freaking beast.
Okay, so pretty much... Philly, I trust Philly coming out of the East more than I do the Cowboys.
All right.
For the playoffs. So I'm just going on record saying that now.
Led by Nick Foles.
Yes.
Okay.
Michael Vick, I drafted in my fantasy.
You just keep doing that.
Because I have to believe.
You just keep doing that. Why?
Because I have to believe that this man's talent
supersedes
the killing of dogs.
You
I have
can
to believe that in my heart.
that in your heart without putting him on your damn fantasy team.
No.
And losing.
I go all out. And if I believe in someone, I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna waste that pick. He has such raw talent, and it hurts me to watch him go out like that because that man is a lethal beast. If he just had the right things around him and he didn't kill as many dogs, we would be doing a different thing. He had a goddamn ride at fucking Six Flags Great Adventure called the Vic Experience. This man was something that the world had never seen. When he was on the Madden cover in 2004, this man was feared. He was the old RG3 of the rookie season. He was feared, and I just feel that his cousin or whoever it was that got pulled over for that dime bag of marijuana and ratted him out about the dog fighting. Mm-hmm. Yes, killing dogs is bad. Listen, I understand that. I had friends that lived around me when I grew up that did dog fighting. It was a moneymaker. It was something for them to do. It was well organized. Guys did it. I understand that it's a bad thing. I understand. But at the same time, like you were saying, it's the emphasis in which...
Like, he should have done community service.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say, yeah. That's what I was going to say. That's it. Because, I understand he is who he is, and they went after him, and he lied.
But
if he didn't lie to his owner, listen, his owner asked him directly. That's why I love his owner. If I got his name, Arthur Blankets, Arthur something. He asked him, he brought him in the office, and he said, listen, Michael, did you do it? Just let me know if you did it, because if you did it, we have different ways we can go. I got the support for you if you did it. Mm-hmm. I got the support for you if, whatever. He told him he didn't do it. So he went along with that. The owner of the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, if you'd have just pull people down.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, if you'd have just said, "Look, I did it," they would have approached it differently, and they would have had more support. He probably would have only got community service, but he had the nigger in him.
And see, I believe, and I will stand by this statement.
Okay.
And I've been saying this ever since the Barry Bonds issues.
Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. But go ahead.
If a Caucasian person,
yes,
commits a crime,
yes,
and a person of color commits that same exact crime, and by person of color I mean African American Negroes,
okay,
commits that same crime, and I mean step by step, every single thing the same.
Yes,
the African American person will pay a steeper penalty, and it will pay a steeper penalty. In most cases, especially if it's in the media, especially if it's someone who is successful for any reason.
So you're saying that Wesley Snipes goes to jail for tax evasion, but my boy that was in the Sherlock Holmes movies could come back and everything is good.
Exactly, and the recovery from something like that, if you're an African American person of color, is harder than if you're Caucasian. Caucasian people can just bounce back. That's just the world that we live in.
Okay, so where are you going with this?
What I'm going with this is, if you are a person of color, just because people around you are doing something, you have a lot to lose. You need to stop.
Okay.
You cannot keep having these excuses. Oh, I've been doing this. Oh, my cousin's doing this. Whatever. You cannot do the same things and expect the same consequences. It will not happen.
Okay.
And they need to stop. And this is one of those examples.
Michael Vick's career is over. Michael Vick's career is over.
People killing chickens, fighting chickens.
Yeah, but I be eating them chickens.
Killing all sorts of kind of stuff. But
I don't understand how cockfighting is illegal when we eat chickens.
That's true too. But we won't even get on that.
We won't get on that. But go ahead. Next game.
Where are we? Atlanta 34, Buffalo 31. I don't
even know why this game went to overtime. Both of these teams need to be combined, rough like one of those rubber band balls, and rolled into the fucking river and just float away. They both suck. Next game.
St. Louis.
Yes.
13. San Francisco 23.
San Francisco played well, and Vernon Davis hurdled over grown men again twice in the same game. I love that he's so agile and athletic.
Yeah, that's hot.
The bottom line is this. I'm going to tell you this right now about St. Louis. Jeff Fisher was in Tennessee for a very, very long time. He never won a Super Bowl. He had Vince Young. He had a lot of things around him. He never won a Super Bowl. He was one of the one of the highest recruited coaches when he left Tennessee. And me and you spoke about this, like with Andy Reid. If you didn't win anything, why are you being so highly recruited? Why don't they go and get somebody else that's fresh? And then, listen, Andy Reid did go to Kansas City and start off 9-0 and then lose 3 straight. I'm not saying that he can be successful with a new atmosphere. I'm just saying that there's a lot of new, both Caucasian and black African-American Negroes that hasn't had a chance yet. That they should try. When they took a chance on Mike Tomlin, and that chance got them 2 Super Bowls. Yes,
and you know what? Even Mike Tomlin might be a little bit past his prime.
Already?
I think that.
Wow, holy shit! You a hard bitch.
I think that tradition. People try to fight for tradition and fight for doing things in the old way, and that.
So you're saying Mike Tomlin is washed up?
I want to see owners of teams pull in fresh blood, because you know what happens? It changes the game, and people talk about that all the time. From some of the things that I listen to, like
Jason Garrett is the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Go ahead.
They talk about it all the time. The different changes that are going on in the game. When you bring in rookies and you bring in fresh meat, that's what happens. You change the game and you keep it lively. And I think more people need to do that. Instead of recycling the same old coaches, like there's plenty of other careers that I can kind of correlate it to, where people, yes, you have the experience, but you're also burnt out. And for me, in my opinion, this is a young man sport, including on the coaching aspect of it.
Okay.
Now, should you have like maybe older, more mature, more experienced defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, quarterback coaches?
That'll be conflicting though. That'll be conflicting when you bring in the younger guys with the older coordinators. They're not gonna really.
But it's good to have. Work. It's good to have that knowledge, but in a certain aspect. Like I want your knowledge and I want your guidance, and I want to get that information that you have.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need to put a different spin on it.
You're doing all these arm movements. I have no idea what you're doing. What are you saying? You're saying that we need younger coaches.
I say all that to say we need younger.
Because all I'm seeing is arm movements, and it's just,
we need younger,
you're building like a pyramid. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
We need younger coaches, and especially a head coach. Because to me, like, I can't see me being a quarterback, being this agile freak of nature.
I can't see that either. I can't see that either.
With ripped muscles and like all this pecs and stuff like that, just
I don't know what the hell.
Dripping sweat.
Okay, look,
and
listen.
then my head coach is like 350 pounds eating a cheesesteak, telling me I gotta run faster. Like, that's crazy to me.
Okay, all right. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but the bottom line is,
let me ask you this:
I started Kaepernick.
Would you respect a wrestling coach who couldn't get down on the mat and show you what he was talking about?
No, but I also can tell you that there are a lot of coaches that are big like that can't get on the mat, that have coached very, very good wrestlers. But, that's a...
Yeah, because that good wrestler has that raw talent.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. He's coached more than one. And I know a couple of them that's done that. That never wrestled. I was fortunate. Like I told you, I had all-American coaches. Every coach I had was all-American. Mm-hmm. That's what made me so good. Mm-hmm. Because I'm learning from all-American. Now, if I never had that hands-on contact, would I have been the same wrestler? No. So I wouldn't have been able to learn the same way from a fat guy just standing there like, do this, do that.
Exactly.
It's when they got it with me and fucked me up.
And everything else.
When my coaches fucked me up, I learned a lot.
Exactly. And this isn't chess. This is a very physical game. And you need somebody who can kind of give you that mentality.
Okay.
That's what I think.
That's what you think. Okay. San Francisco only put up 23 points. They suck. But I do like Vernon Davis with the hurdles.
Yeah.
I don't think San Francisco has anything for Seattle. I'm just going to go on record saying that.
Okay.
I think Seattle's going to the Super Bowl, and I'm ready to start putting up 10 stacks.
For what?
For Seattle going to the Super Bowl. Not winning it, but going to the Super Bowl.
All right.
No, that's how confident I feel in Seattle.
All right, but you're not going to do that, right?
I think we need the 10 stacks. But I don't know. I might do it secretly. Because I really like.
Please.
I really like.
You have to stop with the gambling.
I really like Seattle after seeing them pull their cocks out and rape that whole team yesterday.
Just please do not. Just don't gamble, please.
You be the same way when I would. Oh, we gotta go do this, and this, and you'll say DIS too.
No.
And you'll say DIS.
Just don't gamble, please.
All right, okay. Bottom line is this: San Francisco should have scored a lot more points. I don't know. And that's how I got into Jeff Fisher thing. Jeff Fisher coached Tennessee for that long. got nothing, and he's not bringing anything to the Rams. That was my point with that.
Oh.
So he's an overpaid coach that his money could be used to feed a lot of underprivileged families, and they should have paid another coach less money. At least for that state of St. Louis. Or whatever, what is it, Missouri? Where is that place? St. Louis.
I don't know.
I've been out of school for a long time.
Please.
But wherever they are, I would much rather the owners
put
money.
A map of this.
Yeah,
country.
I would much rather owners put the money to much more different things in the community, cancer research, things like that, homelessness, instead of paying guys that are recycled, like you said, that hasn't done anything.
Exactly.
He hasn't done nothing. I'm done with Jeff Fisher. He sucks.
More than
listen.
If it's been more than 3 to 5 years since your last Super Bowl ring, retire.
What?
Go do something else. Let somebody else have a turn.
Okay, next game, Denver.
Denver 35, Kansas City 28.
I'm very disappointed in Kansas City, and like I said, I have a friend that's a diehard Kansas City fan. Was born in Kansas City. They suck.
Aww.
The number one defense. You got Peyton Manning throwing 4 touchdowns to one guy.
He's been so. Why did I not pick him up?
To one guy, and you're the number one defense, Kansas City? Are you fucking... Listen, at one point, and let me just say something about Alex Smith. I don't blame Alex Smith. Those receivers should have their fucking balls cut off.
They dropped a lot of passes.
It was straight bullshit. They should have their fucking dick...
right there.
They should be jerked off till they're about to come, and then somebody ziplocks the top of their dick, and their dick implodes. That's what happened to every one of those goddamn receivers that fucked Alex Smith over.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you sorry about? You did something?
What?
What?
What did you say you want to happen?
I want them to be jerked off until they're about to come, and then somebody ziplock the top of their dickhead so that they can't get it out, and it implodes, and their dick bursts into bubbles.
All right, I just wanted to see you demonstrate it again. Go ahead.
Okay, when your quarterback comes out and he's throwing the ball and putting all that effort in, and your sole job is to catch the ball, and you drop the ball, I have a problem with that.
These people get paid millions
of dollars.
I can drop the ball. Somebody pay me millions.
Okay.
I can drop the ball just like those guys dropped the ball. I could do that.
Okay.
So somebody just pay me to drop the ball.
No. But the bottom line is this. Alex Smith proved to me in that game, he's not a game manager like they say, controlling the clock and not really. He threw the fucking ball down the field, and these goddamn idiots could not catch the ball. And I have a problem. Listen, I don't know where Kansas City's going. I know that Andy Reid loves cheesesteaks. That's all I know. Mm-hmm. I don't know where Kansas City is going. But at the same time, the receivers have to be held accountable.
Yes.
Alex Smith was throwing the ball so well. That bothers me. You know that because everybody's, game manager Alex Smith, he sucks. But Kaepernick is a fucking bum. I had enough of that fucking ostrich running motherfucker. He's not doing anything he was doing last season. He's not beating Seattle. They're going to fuck him up. That defense is going to fuck Kaepernick up. When they play, I got Seattle. All my 49er fans, I love you, California. I love all you guys over there in Cali.
San Fran.
Kaepernick is a fucking asshole. And I knew he was an asshole when he was wearing that Miami Dolphins hat and they took pictures of it. Because if you don't represent for your team and you think you're so cool and jacked that you can wear another... I lost so much respect for him. I don't care.
He said just like the colors.
No. I don't give a fuck. Because what I'm saying is, for my team...
I like baby blue.
I bleed for my team. If you're my team, I'm bleeding for my team. This motherfucker's wearing Dolphin hats. He's not ready. I don't see Russell Wilson rocking a fucking Giants cap.
Nah.
Okay. Fuck you, Cap. And fuck you, Peyton Manning. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Why I don't respect Peyton Manning and why I think he's not going anywhere, Tom Brady's in his head. He can't beat Tom Brady, so he's not coming out of the AFC. Tom Brady just showing his beautiful hair, slit back to the back. That affects Peyton Manning. He just got slid his head back like Elvis. Mm-hmm. And Peyton Manning started shitting on himself. They got his mind. It's bad. It's over. So he's not winning shit. Denver's not beating the Patriots. That's not going to happen. So they're not going anywhere. Kansas City beating the Patriots? Maybe.
Depending on which Kansas City team comes out.
Exactly. I would bank on Kansas City more right now than Denver, even with Denver being Kansas City against Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Because they have Peyton Manning's mind.
Yeah.
And he's just scared. And I think that he's shitty. And after last week when he let him come back for 24 zip, I think he's extra shitty. With Cheese on top. Very disappointed in Kansas City's receivers, not the whole team. The receivers cost him that game.
Yeah.
Next game.
Cincinnati 17, San Diego 10.
Both these teams are shitty. Marvin Lewis is a piece of shit, and I hate San Diego. Next game.
New York Giants 24, Washington Redskins 17.
RG3 came out playing so well.
He did. Extensions and all.
He
Burnt tips and all.
Listen, somebody that loves that man needs to tell him to cut that shit off.
His wife doesn't
His
understand.
wife does not love him.
She doesn't understand what it is. She doesn't know.
He
goes to the sisters to go get that done. She don't know what to do with that.
The sisters?
The sisters.
He needs to
with an AS at the end. Sisters.
He needs to cut those fucking weave sticks out of his head and get himself healthy. I really don't like that he's a man wearing weave. I don't like that.
I don't like that either. I'm sorry.
I love Palomalo's natural hair, and I always want to run my hands through it.
Can you please stop saying that? Because it
Why?
starts to bother me.
Why? What specifically is bothering you about it?
The fact that you talk about his hair and how you want to run your fingers through it.
And what's the problem?
Well, the only time that you run your fingers through my hair,
okay,
we're doing a certain something. So if you're running your fingers through his head,
he'll be standing up.
What does that mean?
If he's standing up, how the hell? I don't understand what you're saying. If I want to run my fingers through the guy's hair, I don't understand what you're saying. Palomalo has a natural, beautiful hair.
Yes.
His hair is beautiful, so we have to give him credit where it's due.
All right.
But
you don't have to run your fingers through it.
Pretty much, you will fucking rip your fingers up and try to run your fingers through.
Oh my
RG3's
God.
hair. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. RG3 is a fucking clown, and he needs to cut that shit off.
Yeah.
The Giants shouldn't have won this game.
You notice that his hair has not grown
at all
since he was in Baylor?
His hair hasn't grown since he was a baby. This guy's a fucking asshole. But I'm going to tell you this right now. The Giants shouldn't have won this game. They won it. Kudos to them. Eli Manning, you need to cut that goddamn mustache off. Go ahead.
And that's the final game.
What are you talking about?
There's nothing else to talk about.
Read the next score.
New Orleans 7.
Who you picked?
Seattle Seahawks 34.
Okay, listen. You picked the New Orleans Saints.
First of all, if you read correctly, I jumped on their bandwagon. Then I promptly jumped off.
You picked New Orleans. Okay, let me tell you why I knew Seattle was going to beat them. Number one, Drew Brees is 5'2".
What's wrong with being 5'2"?
A lot of things. You can't see anything.
I wouldn't know.
Okay. You can't see anything. This little guy is running around trying to throw the ball on streaks to Marcus Colston or Richard Sherman. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Like, listen.
I have to give a lot of respect to their fans in that stadium.
For breaking the records with the noise?
For breaking the records with the noise, for really getting into... You could see people just get freaking hassled. They just...
Yeah.
So frazzled, they just don't know what to do with themselves, it looks like.
All I'm going to tell you is this.
I'm glad that's not me.
I'm going to tell you this very, very promptly right now. I would not want to go to Seattle to play them in a playoff game.
No.
Because if the atmosphere is like that in the regular season, you are not hearing shit. And then these guys are wearing earplugs and all that shit. Like, this is my problem. I'm going to tell you something. Look, usually in the old school, when it was very, very loud, they put the plays on your wrist and... You know, you just try to get the play call in by doing signals. You know what I'm saying? These guys trying to be fancy with earplugs in. Drew Brees got earplugs in. Fucking all these guys.
Custom made to
get your ass whipped.
Oh.
Okay, so pretty much right now, Richard Sherman to me, best corner in the NFL.
Best corner.
Hands down.
The
defense of the Seattle Seahawks is like a fucking lion when you throw a T-bone steak in the middle. They are ripping through. They were rushing 4 guys and fucking Drew Brees up. Listen, Darren Sproles, I started in my fantasy game. I'm going to cut him after that game.
Okay.
And you might pick him up. But listen, that's what it's about.
I'm cutting Ray Rice. I don't need to cut
Yeah, no matter. You're in the playoffs. You're probably fucking eliminated already anyway. The bottom line is this. Who do I think is the better team out of San Francisco and Seattle? Because that's what's going to be coming.
What do you mean? That's not even a question.
No, what I'm saying. I'm just telling you right now, based on what everybody's talking about the NFC, coming out of the NFC. Mm-hmm. San Francisco and Seattle. Seattle wins that matchup 9 out of 10 times. And the only reason that San Francisco can possibly beat them is if they have Manningham, Crabtree, and Jesus suited up. Mm-hmm. The Seattle Seahawks, even with Browner being a fucking dick and wanting to get his smoke on and being suspended for the year and fucking the team hard.
You know what's crazy?
You got to get your smoke on? Is that what's crazy?
No.
Okay.
You get your smoke on. They beat the fuck out of somebody. They don't need you.
That's true.
So now, as an owner...
I wouldn't drop him.
As an owner...
I wouldn't... Listen.
I'm thinking to myself, is it worth it?
No.
If my team can play this well without him, and he can't put the weed down during the season?
Browner, you don't drop Browner.
Just saying.
6'4".
Okay.
In a physical corner, you don't drop him.
But if he's not going to be playing,
he'll change
because
for another
he's
coach.
Always
he'll change for another coach. So you got to make a change for you.
He'll change for another coach, just like that other guy changed. What's that guy's name from Miami who wouldn't stop smoking weed, and now he coaches like Little League? Yeah, changed like how he changed.
You got to look at the different mindsets. Browner is completely different mindsets. He thought he was doing like meditation. This guy Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
That was like more of a religion for him. He wanted peace with himself. This guy's just recreational smoking weed, Browner. That can be stopped.
Okay.
You go to a team with this fucking dumbass that's doing Dance with the Stars in the middle of the field, Mike Tomlin. Mm-hmm. Mike Tomlin will change that, man. He won't pick up weed until the offseason. I have friends that have been in the NFL. Most of these guys smoke, but they do it in the offseason when they're not being tested.
Duh.
Okay. Browner is just like Brown Eye. Okay? He's a shit stain. He's a shit stain. He's a shit stain in the eye of their fucking team right now. Because if he played, I don't think New Orleans scores any points.
Okay.
No, look, can they win without him? Yes. Are they a better team with him? Yes. That's what I'm saying. Pete Carroll, look, you missing one corner, you put another guy in. He picks it up with. That's what I'm saying. From the beginning with McCarthy, with the Green Bay Packers. Just Aaron Rodgers being out is no excuse for you getting blown up by 30. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what my point is. If Browner gets dropped, he will be picked up before he's dropped. He's 6'4" and a fucking physical specimen. That's dangerous to drop him.
Okay.
Because he'll haunt you. Richard Sherman being 6'3" and also being a monster, I don't see how Seattle doesn't win the Super Bowl. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see anybody really going there and doing anything to them. I don't know. I don't see it happening. I see them going to the Super Bowl and ass raping someone with no spit and using fucking chain link fence and digging their asshole out.
Why would you? What is wrong with you?
I'm getting the visual to let you know how forceful this is going to be. This is going to be bad. I picked Seattle to win the Super Bowl.
Me too.
Okay, pretty much that's all that needs to be said. Mike Tomlin is a fucking comedian.
Seattle or Tampa Bay. One of those two will win the Super Bowl.
Tampa Bay is not going to the playoffs.
All right, so then it'll be Seattle.
Why did you just say Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay... Okay, that's why you're just supposed to be reading the scores. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the recap. It'll be coming to you later on. For now on, probably the same day. On Tuesday afternoon, whatever like that. Enjoy it, share it. We got whatever amount of weeks left. Anything you want to say?
Mike Tomlin, you're hilarious, man.
All right, listen. Hope you guys enjoyed it once again, man. Until next time, dildos.